Hi, my name is Sean, and I'm with Coram Deo Marketing. And we do marketing differently, meaning we let our potential clients test drive us before we ask them to hire us, so that they can see, that we can deliver results the way we say we can. So number one, I wanted to give a couple tips, 3 specifically, on how to run and build, structure an awesome Facebook ad campaign, one that generates results. Awesome campaign does not mean that it's awesome looking, although it should be, or that it's awesome in its systems and integrations, interactions, and all that stuff, which they should be. But awesome means that it just converts leads into customers, people into paying customers for your business, whatever you're offering. So now, number one, we should start with the fact that your business, your product or service you're offering should be something that's solving a problem. It should be something that you're not just trying to make money whatever way you can, whether you cut corners and cheat people out of their money, or charge outrageous rates for something that you shouldn't charge that much money for. The point is that you should first make sure that you're doing it for the right reasons, offering a product or service that sells, that is helpful, and that eliminates pain. So again, 3 tips on generating awesome Facebook ads. So number one, let's get right into it, is your offer and on your ad. What are you actually offering? What promotion, what incentive can you run, can you throw out there to put on your ad to at least catch people's attention? It has to be attention grabbing somehow. That way, when people are scrolling through their Facebook, on break or during their working hours because they're Facebooking instead of working, either way, they need to be able to see something that catches their attention somehow. So give them something that they can use, something that's enticing, something that creates a sense of urgency, that solves a problem, and gives them something that they feel is a great value. To be a great value, they have to feel like they're getting something for free, or they're getting whatever they're getting is essentially more than they're paying. So they're getting more than they're paying for, essentially. So that would be number one. Your offer is imperative. They're not going to, it's just the gate to your business. They're not going to come to you unless they have a reason to. And kind of letter B from, or sub point from that overarching point there, is pain over reward. It needs to, your ad needs to really touch on people's pain points, because number one, is fundamental of business is that it solves a problem. So your business somehow solves a problem for somebody, and that eliminates pain. So problems equal pain. So reward solves problem. Therefore, reward fixes pain, alleviates, relieves pain somehow. When you have a lot more money, it eliminates the pain of poverty. If you have a lot more food, water, it eliminates the pain of hunger and thirst. So your product or service should eliminate some pain point somewhere. So your ad should touch on that pain point and really get into it, drive home that point in a way that makes them feel like you relate to them, and you really should be able to relate to them somehow. And it should be something that you're somehow, in some way, passionate about. That's why you're probably in the business you're in, hopefully. Otherwise, maybe you should get into a different business. From there, let's go into number 2. That's the point number 1. Sorry if I'm being too scattered here. Point number 1 is the offer. That's very, very important, and it needs to be pain over reward. And then number 2, from that initial offer, the ad, that should pique their interest enough to click your ad link, and that should take them to a place to see you. And that's where point number 2 comes in really, really heavily. So point number 2 is that you need to have a video. You need to create a human interaction of some sort, a human connection of some sort. And that should be a video, not just a random video of someone somewhere, or even some of the videos that have handwriting, pictures, and stuff like that. Those are cool, but the initial video, if they've never heard of you, never seen you, it needs to be you or someone in your company just being authentic, talking about what you guys do. It can be a promotional video, it can be formally or professionally filmed, but it really needs to be a little bit informally spoken somehow. Like this right now, I'm driving in my truck, making a video. Hopefully it's helpful for somebody out there, these tips. And something similar, it needs to create a human content. They need to know that you are a person who cares about people, and that means that you would care about them as a person and their needs in some way, shape, or form. And so therefore, have a video that's on a landing page. That'd be awesome, with some customer testimonials of some sort that you can post on there and they can see. Otherwise, they're going to go outside of you and try to find out about your company if they've never heard about you. And if you don't have a ton of, different social media sites that are all on the up and up in terms of reviews and content and all that stuff, they're going to be like, who? Okay, never mind. I'm not even going to give them, another second of my time, because I don't trust that they will do what they say that they can do. So that's the point. You need to establish trust and credibility as quickly as possible, because essentially the fundamental point is that they need to eliminate their risk. You need to eliminate any risk that they may have of buying from you, and that's going to be done most quickly and most effectively with a video establishing some authority on what you do, trust and credibility, authenticity, all of those things. So the point is there that you just need to have a video, at least on a landing page, if possible, even on the ad. A separate video on the advertisement itself would be fantastic. And then the last point is targeting. So you want to get all of this, your promotion and your company, in front of the right people, because you have certain people that you want to buy, who you want to buy from you, and you have certain people that you don't want to buy from you. I'm sure everyone has it, or at least everyone should have an ideal customer. In my auto glass business, my ideal customer is someone who is, middle to high, upper middle class family with, multiple incomes, multiple cars, and, good insurance, and, newish cars, within 5 years old, and they care more about quality than just getting the cheapest price. That is my ideal customer. I'm just not interested in working with people who just want the cheapest price, because we're not going to do that. We are not the cheapest, but we give the best quality, best value for the price. Never the cheapest. Similar things like that, it should be implemented in your business. You have a certain type of customer that you want to sell to. For example, if you're you're selling, baby boutiques or baby gear, or you're targeting to moms or ladies who are 25 to 37, and you're trying to get this in front of those women, and your ideal client is them. Your less ideal client is somebody who's like a 21-year-old dude into weightlifting, bodybuilding, doesn't have kids, doesn't have babies, doesn't even know what really a baby looks like. If he saw one, he'd be scared. He'd be like, alien, yikes, right? You need to have an ideal client, and that's where targeting comes in. Some people have heard that you can target pretty well. They have this kind of like weird sense that, I think I've heard that you can target with Facebook, but they don't really know how or really how to go about that, or what it takes to do that. So yes, with Facebook you can target really, really detailed, down to interest, occupation, income level. So if you want to target, single men, because you're selling workout supplements, you can target single men in their mid-20s, early 20s, and who are interested in bodybuilding, weightlifting, strength training, and they've connected to or liked certain pages like Men's Fitness or something like that. You can target very, very detailed so that your advertisement and your company, who you are and what you're offering, gets in front of the right people. And all of that is done using what's called a funnel. So you take people from start to finish, you want to funnel them down from start to finish through a process to buy from you. Now, if you're just selling something online, your funnel should also include a way for them to buy right there. And you can upsell, downsell based on that. If you're selling a higher level product where you have to actually talk to them, you should have from there a place for them to set an appointment, schedule a time to call with you, or give them a number to call, and you need to have somebody present, available to take the call right there and then. And there needs to be a high level of communication and clarity around which hours that you're available to talk. If you say, hey, call us between 8 and 6, and they call and no one answers, flop. Not good. So if that's not feasible, have a link for them to schedule a call to talk to you, and then be present exactly the time and day when they schedule that with you. So that's just going to be the best way for you to go about that. Creating a funnel, getting your offer and your company in front of the right people will keep dollars going to the right place and not wasting money. And that's where a lot of marketing money and dollars are just absolutely wasted. Is they just blanket shotgun approach all of their services and their company to anyone who's listening. It doesn't matter who or if they need the service. Maybe one day they will in 20,000 years. That's just not very effective in our day and age. If it is possible to get your message in front of the right people, why not do it? Especially if it's a lot cheaper than like Google ads. I've done Google ads and they're horrible. I mean, it works for some people. I just don't like them for certain industries. Some industries they work awesome for. Some industries not so much. I just have a personal thing, just opinion against that. So not against them. They're good. Rabbit trail. Facebook ads are great. You can target really well. You can get your company and your ad in front of awesome people and the right people. And if you do it right, you can convert people into customers really, really quickly, really, really rapidly, and for a fraction of the cost that you would advertise any other way. If you would like some help with that, we will run one ad campaign for free. Let it run for 2 to 3 days, depending on your industry. And, there's different details that go into different industries. Some of them take a little bit longer than others. So 2 to 3 days, we'll run one ad for you for free. Try us out. Let us show you what we can do if you're a business owner and you want more clients, you want to keep your pipeline of leads full. Give us a call. Schedule us. You can go on our website and schedule an appointment to talk to us. It's coramdeomarketing.com. That is www.coramdeomarketing.com. Hope this was helpful. Have a great day.